Hello and welcome back to Rise of Legends. This is part 2, and now we'll see the strategic map. So yeah, we're informed that there were some Pirata airships with the Doge, so we'll need to go to there. So yes, I'm going to deal with this because that noise gets annoying. So, I think I'm going to level up Brilliant Augmentation for the simple reason that it's a very, very useful power. I mean, Demolition Team's good, Sonic Burst it's a straight up damage attack. I probably won't be upgrading Carlini much for the simple reason that I don't use him very much. So, yeah. Right. So, yes, thank you. Stop binging at me. Right. I just want to quickly show you the map. So yeah, this is the world map for the first campaign. There are 3 campaigns. And these are the Vinci lands, which basically divided into lots of little city-states and... yes, thank you, I know. So there's me over here, there's a couple of other armies here and here. And it's got a sort of campaign map like this, but it's still very story-driven, which I like. So we now, our objective is this territory here, but in order to get there, first, got to go through here. So yeah, I can't... I could spend another point, but there's nothing I actually want to buy with it, so that's fine. So I'm going to attack there now.
With the Doge's attack on Miana, the last thing we needed was a distraction. But it seems justice will have to wait. Reports have come in that a band of raiders ambushed the convoy transporting my walker.
Yes.
The first order of business will be to free my men and recover our equipment.
I do love some of the
In this scenario, you can choose whether or not you would like to receive more hints about how to play the game.
Right, I'm not going to go for the hints because, I've played this game to death, so I don't need them.
To learn more about the Vinci, select game tips from the F10 pause menu. Our equipment is being held at a nearby mining company.
Let's put them over there, and let's get mining. So let's have him over there. Now then, let's get a couple of caravans up and about. So yes, this is a Vinci city. And in this game, cities are your primary thing, for want of a better term. But there's also other things you can build. You can build mines, which you need. Because that is Timonium. Timonium is, it's your standard sort of resource in this game. It's a crystal, it's whatever you want to call it. So, now, I don't actually have a prototype factory in this mission, do I? Because I'll use a lot of industrial districts later, because lots of prototypes are very, very handy. For this mission, I think I'm going to build another military district. Put a spawn point over there. Have him go over there to get that, purely because that gives you a little bit extra Timonium. It's very useful. And let's get a palace district up and running. So yeah, let's get a couple of research labs going. Research labs actually get pricier the more you build at a time, but they generate more research points, as you would expect. I say the other reason it's good to get mining early on is because it gives you this devastation power. It takes quite a while to recharge, but it's very, very useful. So yes, Vinci Research Labs can also be upgraded in a number of ways. So you've got things like the telescope, which is very useful, and I'm probably going to get the borehole now because, again, it's good to have early on, as it's another resource generator. So let's create those. Okay, excellent. So small research points. I need a large city in order to research that, but that's almost got it once that palace district is built. And the telescope's good because I can do this. Okay, not too bad. Small enemy attack force. Nothing I can't handle. So yes, military districts basically spawn additional units. which spawns the basic grade ones, which are quite useful. Now, how am I doing on the old resource cap? Because the maximum I can generate of each resource at a time is donated by my resource cap, which is at this point 175. Yeah, so I've now got so many miners and so much stuff that I can't, I'm wasting some of those resources. So I can build a merchant district to improve it. Or I will be able to once I've actually got enough money to afford the research district. Let's get that while I'm at it. And I'm going to get the healing and friendly territory one because it's quite useful. Ah, excellent. I say I've captured this through trade, which is a good way to acquire things without having to actually do anything. Basically, every time that you trade with them, so one of the caravans which are floating around up here, every time it goes to there, then that number that's required to purchase it will drop, and once it hits 0, then you take it over instantly. That's quite nice. Excellent. And the research district. Not research district, a merchant district. Right, I'm probably going to start... Well, I've got a bit of spare cash, so I'm going to buy that now rather than wait. Then I'm going to move the units up. Because what I'm after here is Giacomo's Walker. Because for most of the game, Giacomo doesn't ride a horse. He sits in this thing, which is a mech very similar to the one that you see in the opening cinematic. And again, I love some of the designs of the mechs in this game. They are absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, those are Dark Walkers, which are an enemy Aline unit. Because the Aline like to use glass to construct things, and some of the unit designs are absolutely wonderful. I really do love them. So, sorry, I keep losing the ability to speak today. I'm not sure why. Up there. So yes, let's go over here and grab that thing. Good. Okay, now that is a ground defense tower, so let's take it out of the equation as quickly as possible. Renegade musketeers have got there. And let's crack that open and acquire Giacomo's Walker, which is very, very useful to have. It is, he gains a lot of damage once he's in that walk compared to when he's just on his horse, which is obviously a good thing to do. So yep, let's get him in there.
We found a survivor hiding from the raiders. She's from Parada and claims to be in Padonia seeking aid. Apparently, the Doge has plans for Parada that aren't to their liking. I'm not sure I can trust her, but we have little choice. She's agreed to help us with the raiders, if we'll come to Parada.
Well, we were going there anyway. Yes, this is Venza, and I like Venza. She's a pretty good hero. I'm going to stick her on Auto Explore just so she'll basically automatically find the remainder of the Timonium statue things. That gives me a... you can only ever have 2 palace districts in a city, which are... they're useful to have. They add a lot of perks. So I'm going to upgrade that, and how many miners do I have? 6. Okay, I need a little bit more timonium before I can get all the miners. So yeah, she's auto-exploring, which is... it's best to have, air units auto-explore for the simple reason that they're better at it. But I think I'm going to go have a pick up that statue. Control this outpost. Get a couple more trade caravans going. If I focus those attacks onto the spider. Yeah, you can see he's doing a lot more damage now.
The gathered relics have allowed us to rebuild 2 broken clockwork spiders.
Yay, clockwork
The
spiders.
clockwork spiders are located near our city.
Yeah, so I'll send them to regroup with that. This one... I say different things give you different abilities which are useful. I might get the nullifier, which is kind of useful. Let's crack open those prisons. If I do that, that will free those units. They'll join up with me, which is always handy. Again, I'm getting a decent amount of timonium per turn. Let's take this outpost. Oh, come on. 15 more, okay. 5 more, 3, 2, 1, and bingo.
Mercenaries are available at the Condottieri outpost.
So yeah, I could sort of spend a bit of time getting all the research things, but it's not really worth it on this mission. Because now I should have enough forces to basically just steamroller the tar out of them. Let's just select everything, assign it to 1. Yeah, thought I didn't have her selected as well. Right. Let's just move in. And I'm also going to do that, which destroys that circle of glass, as well as freeing those units who they're going to get butchered if I leave them alone, so they're probably still going to get butchered. But, so yes, that's the glass circle destroyed, and then attack everyone here, just absolutely storm them. Should take them down pretty effectively, including those guys are just freed. Let's have clockwork spiders beat the tar out of glass spider. Now let's use Carlini's snipe power on the genie. Now, which doesn't kill him, but does decent damage. Have everybody swap to more offensive postures, where they can just absolutely pile on the damage. I want to put this one a little closer. Yes. Once he goes down, that'll be the end of that mission. And he's history.
These raiders are a mystery. They are clearly beings of magic, but like nothing I've ever studied. But now that Padonia is safe, we must attend to more pressing matters.
Sorry, if you can
We
hear
need
the
to hurry
chair
to
squeaking in
Parada
the background.
if we hope to catch the Doge.
I do have a fairly squeaky computer chair, for that I apologise. Yep, and that is the end of that mission. So yes, I've now got Venza, who is quite useful. I've now got some army points. I'm not going to spend them yet, purely because the thing I want are those, which I can't get yet. And they are easily the best units in the game. They are hideously overpowered, but that just makes them really, really fun. So, yeah, so I won't be building any army stuff. I might... Decisions. Yeah, I think I'm going to get Demolition Team because they are quite useful to have. But yes, so the next mission is the Parada Aerodrome, and I will be doing that one in the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.